It was just a great song. Okay. Go ahead, introduce yourself now.
Hello, I'm NateJames. I'm in 10th grade and I'm going to be singing Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child by Moses.
And it's very consistent. Consistency is one of the hardest things to get in the voice, right? Especially at a young age. And all of your students have it. And that's awesome. That's really, really, you guys are like a step above most people in your age group. Most people. Okay, so for these, you've got this very sultry low section in the beginning, right? And in the middle. It gets a little bit louder in the middle, right? You know your dynamics to the piece? So you start off, what?
Quiet.
Soft, right? You start off piano. And then where do you go on your second phrase? As far as dynamics go.
Mezzo fortissimo.
It's forte when you come back in on the second time. So it's a lot bigger and a lot grander. So what I want you to do, I'm going to challenge you through this section to grow through this section until you get to your forte section. Okay? Let the piano kind of take you into that extra dynamic level. All right? In that little interlude. Okay? Start at the beginning. And I want you to also think about having a little bit more line through these phrases. A little bit more connection and a little bit more shimmer in this low, meaty sound that you're getting. Okay? Does that make sense? Alright, try it out. See what happens.
Where do you come in?
want you to grow and contract through these phrases. Alright? So each phrase. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Add a little bit more attitude to it. Alright? Try it again.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Good. Bring it in again.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Yes. Keep that going.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Keep this strong.
A long ways from home.
Don't stop there. Do not stop the sound. Keep that going. A long ways from home. Keep it going all the way to the end. Okay, right there.
A long ways from home. A long ways from home.
Same thing. Don't stop it. Keep that going. Keep going. Now think about adding a character in this interlude, right? Because you don't want to just stand there. You want to keep momentum going forward. Because you're about to get louder, right? So keep energy in your body.
Sometimes I
Bigger.
feel like I'm almost gone.
Build it even more now.
Sometimes I feel like I'm almost
Keep
gone.
coming. Keep going.
Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long ways. A long ways.
Alright? Keep this the same. Alright. Take some of the shimmer that you have in that lower range and get it on the very first pitch that you sing in your upper register. If you kind of dismiss the then we get a big change from to long, right? So you got to get more support on that very first note. That pickup note's important, right? Every note has its own importance. So do the very last, a long way.
Or the very high one?
No,
Or
the one right before it.
A long ways.
Now keep momentum going forward.
A long ways.
Can you connect that a little bit more on the way down? Long way. Right there. That, you gotta give more. Gotta give more. Right on. Yeah. Taller. Yeah. Can you do that last little section and get much more space? Much more space. The only way that that soft, shimmery, magical sound is going to happen is if you open up this way. You've got to disconnect here and think tall. Alright? Do that along the top. Yeah, the top one. Yeah. That gives that song a new dynamic. It became a different song. Do you feel a difference? How do you feel about it? How do you guys feel about it?
Sounds fantastic.
I'm moved.
Yeah, And that's what you want. You need to move your audience in a way. You can't sing things stagnant because then your audience is left stagnant, right? And it's all about taking your audience on that journey and leading them somewhere. And you have to do it with your voice. You have to do it with your voice, you have to do it with your expression, your dynamics, the way that you caress the phrases. It's all about being one with that musical entity that you're getting into. That was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Good. Remember that.